Hello, welcome back to Anime Date Night. I am Corbin.
Madison.
And thank you so much for hanging out with us today. We're back with Oshi No Ko Season 2. We're in the land of the 2.5D play.
Mm-hmm.
We had that dude, what was his name again?
Purple haired?
Yes, really mediocre actor, came through really strong.
I think his name is Melt.
Melt.
I want to say it's Melt.
He had his moment. He really put his all into that minute and a half scene, and it seemed to have paid off well. But now we've got Aqua and Akane doing their scene up next.
Yeah.
So, I mean, hopefully they just, carry it all the way through to the end.
Melt was having some kind of character crisis because of his inferiority in terms of acting skill compared to his peers. He got everybody's attention, though. Everyone was delighted, brought to tears.
He brought it back.
And the mangaka was thrilled.
So, big ups to my dude.
Yeah.
And now all Aqua has to do is just nail it as the villain. I'm not exactly sure who Akane's character is in the context of, the Tokyo Blade. But, it'd be a good time. I
don't remember either. She was, a secondary character. If I'm recalling, the Akane screenwriter conversation correctly. But she was a really fleshed out secondary character, like a Sojuro Mormont kind of secondary character.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. Cool?
Yeah, let's do it.
And she's the bumpkin.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And he's the bougie guy that insulted the other one.
Chicken tartar sauce.
That's cool as shit. Because it gives a wild depth that the other one didn't demonstrate. The way she held that sword before thrusting it forward.
All the inconsistencies resolved.
And it's so funny, because this was her question, hey, I feel like this character has been, adjusted, maybe. And he was like, yeah, pretty much. But the mangaka was pissed. And if this was the part that had the most inconsistencies...
She resolved it, man.
Oh, the stars on his sword handle. I got some shit to prove. Oh, is this episode going to be where we see Aqua's emotional scene?
Ooh, I think so.
Are we going to see... Oh, please don't pull a Pitch Perfect.
Ooh.
I want him to succeed in this.
Success or failure, man. There's only going to be one or the other.
Demon Princess. Wow, that's cool.
That's so freaking cool.
That is cool. God, technology and creativity are incredible. We get that a lot. You are so just insecure. I wish you'd get therapy.
I don't even need to unsheath my blade.
That reminds me of, what's his name? Reinhardt? No, not Reiner. What's his name? I think it's Reinhardt.
For ReZero?
Yeah. The one who didn't unsheath his blade?
Oh, yeah.
They've met.
Aw, it's cute and Sadakane.
This is around the time I think that Aqua worked with her. She was young here.
Ah, yeah, she was.
It was a show movie.
Oh, switch it up!
Okay. Hold on. Tell me that doesn't scream VeggieTales.
It does kind of scream VeggieTales.
That's all I'm saying.
I give her strong lima bean energy.
Yes!
It's very strong.
Or one of the asparagus.
I could also do asparagus. Oh shit, it's literally what got her into acting.
Mm-hmm. The idea of making friends with her.
Uh-huh. It's a lovely thought.
Well, I mean, yes, that did confirm my point. But I'm talking about the green pepper. Tell me that's not giving VeggieTales.
It does give strong VeggieTales.
Look at the hat. The hat is bulbous, my guy. She's dressed like a green pepper. Tell me she would not be in the live-action VeggieTales. Oh, little fireworks in her eyes. I love how this team uses, like, eyes to convey state of mind.
There's a lot. They do not skimp the budget on the eyes.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, apparently Japanese kids do not like bell peppers. It's like universally reviled. It's sort of like the American stereotype of broccoli.
So imagine how disappointed and hurt she was when she met her.
Yeah.
Did she cut her hair like Kana's?
I bet she cut her hair like Kana's. I sense a heartbreak coming. Me too. I feel it.
I feel like Kana's gonna have had a terrible day and it's gonna have meant a lot to her.
Cool. Oh dear. Oh dear.
The audition's a formality. God dang.
Oh dear.
How discouraging to the kid auditioning. She's so proud of her hat.
Ooh. We're just gonna stare it right in the face then. No.
Why does she sound so angry? I don't know that I agree with that logic, but it is a logic. Who cares about acting?
She's in it for the art of it. And you're in it for the business. Mm. Damn.
Oh, so you've been mean from the start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hurt people hurt people.
Okay, so let me say this. Last week or maybe the week before, y'all gave me some heat because of my disrespect for Larry. It's fine.
It's not been a Larry-friendly episode.
There's a lid for every pot. Larry's not my lid or my pot. Listen, so angry words still get heard is a pretty consistent truth in life, especially if you're around the subject of your ire or a target of your ire. So, it was pointed out, or we were talking about it in Discord, and folks were like, she is empathetic. She just sometimes weaponizes that, as opposed to using it in a comforting or kind way, the way that Akane does. And I want to be clear that this general genre of behavior is why I'm not a fan of Larry. You can feel how you want to feel and think what you think, but your words have impacts on people. And as someone who's had a platform for a long time, also understands the role of technology and fame, as someone who's in an idol group, who's been an actor at this point for at least a decade, like, this is not new to you. And yet you still get real reckless at the mouth with your coworkers, with people you don't respect, and that's not okay. Like...
And she's, like, grown a lot from this point to who she is now, but, oof.
But she still put her feet on the table to use it as a stage.
Yeah.
In, like, the lunchroom of, like, their...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It's not a good look.
Do you remember this scenario and you feel guilty about it? Is that why you have a problem? Because she has a problem with you. And it's interesting to me that it didn't occur to Larry to ask, you used to, like, idolize me or whatever, loved, I got you into acting. Why do you hate me now? Like, what happened? Like, is this a Stan situation where I didn't respond to a fan letter? Or, like...
Honestly, this would be grounds enough. This scene alone.
But you hit her hat off of her head and said, I hate people like you the most.
And that's the thing. You really double down on where you stand.
Like, not only did you basically just tell her that she wasn't going to get this job she spent all this time preparing for, because there are headshots, you hope to sign with an agency, you have to travel to these auditions, they're not paid, like... It's involved, and her mom or dad brought her. So, damn. And not only did you admit that that's the case, you said you were cool with it. Because it gets you a job. And now you're more valuable than she is.
Jeez.
This was a loaded exchange. And I really wonder if she even remembers it. Because I have to wonder, she had quite the career until she didn't. How free at the mouth did she get at work? Like, was she a terror on the entire project? Or was it projects that got her fired, or persona non grata? I hope one day she earns her name, she's still Larry.
Dream is trampled as that beret.
I can't imagine, like, meeting Mariah Carey when I was 8 and her telling me that my shirt was ugly. Or meeting Tia and Tamara Mowry because they're much closer to my age. Wow.
She didn't find the answer she was ultimately looking for.
But she kept looking for it. She was reading. Looked into other theories aside from hers. Oh, the irony. Because she's not nice.
Comanche.
Whoa. Is she gonna say she's a black hole? Oh, interesting. かなちゃんがするべき演技はもっと身勝手でかっこよくて Inspire to be the black, or aspire to be the black hole. Interesting. Hmm. That was cool, the way she like pulled the sword out.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna try to upstage you.
And you're looking scared enough that she might succeed. I love that all their friends are here. Mmm. Nice. The way she closed her eyes during it, it adds a layer.
Oh, got the wires and everything too? Okay.
Interesting on her, I don't seem to be able to see the wires, unless it's because it's moving a lot.
It's actually magnets.
I don't see the wires, my guy. Oh, that's pretty.
It just means the wires are doing their job.
Well, no, I'm saying it because I could see it on an actor earlier in the play.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. What animation. Porque no los dos?
Uh-oh.
Whoa.
Is she gonna hold you back? Is she gonna hold you back?
Or are you going to, like, acknowledge her?
Ooh.
Whoa.
I think she's gonna crumble.
Is she gonna forget her lines?
I think she's gonna crumble, bro.
Oh, is she gonna take it back now? Are you gonna make the adults happy, or do you want to shine? And she seems to perform in a way that pleases the adults, but she doesn't want to now. Oh, she's doing the stars shine brighter thing that she was talking about.
Wanted both people to shine in the scene. Oh.
Well, I think she wanted to play her at her best, but you're giving up. It's not as gratifying.
Yeah.
What a mask. How long is this play?
That's a good question. I would imagine like 2 or 3 hours.
I'd imagine so as well.
I assume there's an intermission in there somewhere.
We did have an intermission at the end of the last episode.
That's true.
You're absolutely right.
Uh-oh. She's gonna overanalyze it. You delivered your lines and you gave
Well,
it
I wonder if she tried to be
performance.
like, what's her name? And now she feels bad about it. Unless this is like the act. Yep, there it is. Look at us getting tricked.
I know, right?
Oh, no, they are talking.
She doesn't
know herself. But she won't often do that. Like I said.
Gonna have to build her up then. Oh, snap!
They're becoming a team, and I'm really upset that's the end of the episode.
Bro.
It looks like that might have been either like somebody else's scene, so they had time, or maybe like another intermission.
They're gonna drag her potential and her performance out of her, kicking and screaming.
Let's make her decide she wants the spotlight.
That was a good episode though. Just give us like a taste of the play.
Yeah. I wish it had been more. like longer. I love their use of color.
This would be a great show to binge, just so you can kind of like go through the play as it is. But we gotta wait out here like schmucks like everybody else and wait for it to come out every week.
But I'm liking that we're now like in sync with everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna I think be a nice change, and we'll be able to enjoy the show with you guys.
Yeah, it gives us something to look forward to.
Yeah.
I don't have any more thoughts. Do you?
Mm-mm.
Cool. Catch you on the next one.
Bye, guys.